Ian Arnold, bringthenoiseuk.com, here with the guys from TRC. How you finding downloads so far?
Yeah, man.
Good?
Yeah, man.
It's a great atmosphere today. It's the first time we've proper played a big festival like this. I mean, we haven't been to a big festival since we were coming as kids, just watching bands, and now to be on the other side of it and play on a stage, it's a really big thing. So we're having a wicked time.
So looking at the band, I mean, there's been quite a big progression. You've changed a couple of band members.
Yeah.
Are you happy with where you've evolved to and where you're at now?
Yeah, definitely, man. We had to put it bluntly, we had to sharpen things up, man.
Yeah.
Just, excuse me, we knew we had potential. Now we've got the band members to kind of fulfill it and just bang it out properly. So yeah, absolutely, man. We're going in the direction we want to go, man.
Looking back, do you wish you'd done it sooner?
Yes.
Yes.
I say that every day, man. I'm 26 now, and I'm thinking I should have been doing it when I was like 22, 23. But you know, better late than never, man.
Exactly.
When you guys first got together and, you know, the jamming and stuff, was it ever the thought of getting it this far, or was it just a bit of a, hey, let's just hang out?
No, always. I mean, we started as like a group of friends, but I've always wanted to do music as a main thing, man. So it was always an intention, no matter if we started small or just hanging out as friends. I always wanted to be like smashing main stages and doing that. Obviously, we were never at the ability when we first started, but I knew there was potential, man. So yeah, it was always the intention.
So I mean, it's known that there was a lot of animosity at first towards you guys. They sort of
It still is,
you
Still is.
you didn't rub people up the wrong way, but a lot of people didn't get it.
Yeah.
But you're a lot of big guys, so I don't think a lot of people said it.
No.
So
Well, this guy, definitely, you know.
Do you feel that you are you glad you sort of, because where you had the polar opinions, people were talking about you.
Yeah, exactly it. Do you know?
The old classic, innit? Any press is good press, man. Any publicity is good publicity, man.
When people say we're like Marmite, you know, you either love it or you hate it. Like, that was a big thing for us. And generally, the more people loved it, you still get more people saying, oh, you know, this isn't metal or whatever. And we've always said, well, what is metal? People have a go at us because of the way we dress, you know. We don't look like your typical band, but music is more than that.
I was wearing Barber jackets like 3 years before they came in fashion. I had boat shoes 2 years before they come into hardcore, man. So now everyone's going to start switching up.
Do you let any of the negative vibes get to you?
Influence it, yeah. You know, we drop the songs.
Having
I've heard
anger,
haters. The video's
having
awesome.
anger towards
Exactly.
everyone reaching success, from the album Bright Lights, 1st of August, Siege of Bermuda Records.
So with the album, how proud are you?
Very proud.
8th of August.
8th of August. We've just been told 8th of August. I was told first.
Just got pushed back a week.
Pushed
right
back
here.
a week.
Right
I can
here.
wait a little bit more. But yeah, no, we're really proud of it, man. We put a lot of work. As I say, we got the lineup now that we felt could fulfil the potential.
Exactly.
Where it was we had like a method to it. This time, instead of all just sitting in a practice room and trying to write a track in practice, we were like, right, Charlie, you go write a track, come back with something. Me and Anthony would go away, write some lyrics, come back with something. Lascelles would then put his touch on it, and then we worked with Steve and Mitch, who, you know, absolutely smashed it in the studio, and then bang.
Here it is.
Yeah. Every time we recorded, we've just been like, this is the best stuff we've ever done.
Yeah.
And when we recorded this, we're like, we can't listen to the old stuff.
I can't even listen to the old
It's just
stuff.
like, no, this is the TRC sound.
Do you, looking back then with the old stuff, do you wish you hadn't done it, or you just...
You had to go through it.
You had to go through it. It's like stepping stones, isn't it? But you definitely...
That's progression.
I think most bands are like that, though. You know, they listen to the old stuff and it's a bit like, oh, they cringe it a little bit now and again. But I'm still proud of it. I just think this new stuff, anyone who's heard our old stuff is now just going to be like, Jesus, when they hear the new stuff. Yeah, what have they become? Like, absolute monsters.
So with the almost the spit and the venom in the lyrics, where'd you get it from? Where'd you... Fire in the belly, what inspires it?
It's literally what we live, though. Like, Joe, you look at our lyrics, and we don't talk about stuff that isn't like current to us. I mean, we won't talk about like current affairs, what's going on outside in the world, like politics or anything. We'll talk about what's happening with us personally, and that's where everyone can relate to, because we are just normal people, like living life, and a lot of people can relate to that. And we just talk about what's going on. If people are just slating TRC, it's like, okay, well, we'll write a song about how you're slating us, but look at us now. This is the best sound. Exactly. Double bluff. Go hard or go home.
I asked the question, are you living your lyrics? They say like hardcore is about, you know, speaking from the heart, and all the lyrics are meant to be from the heart. And I read some of these lyrics from other bands and I'm just thinking, really? And they're on about
I can't relate. I'm just like, what are they going on about? Yeah.
So with your live shows, very energetic. What do you do differently at festivals? Because obviously your set's a bit short. You got to impress.
We were talking about that before we played actually. Like how do you switch it up from like a little club environment to try and address like, you know, a few more thousand people maybe. I don't know. I think you just got to try and give yourself a presence in the tent. You know what I mean? In the club environment, it's cool because like you know, we can get on there.
You got to make sure you're fit on stage as well, like because you do, because small shows, you know, I don't have to run about as much. It's all cramped. When you're on a big stage, you've got to use the stage. So you've got to move from left to right, and it is longer, but you've got to be, you know what I mean? You have to be prepared for that, and that's why we practice. Like, do you know what I mean? That's why we work out and keep fit, because we know we've just got.
We got some fitness videos on YouTube coming soon as well, man. So keep an eye out.
Show you how to get in shape and do what we do.
So how did you find Download? Is it good?
Amazing.
For you?
Better than I thought it would be. I mean, to be honest, I just kind of like walking out on stage. Like, I mean, I got nerves like before we came out. As soon as we started playing, I was just like, yes, this is it. And when the crowd just started like singing along, when you see the dance floor as well, for a band like us, a hardcore band, like the dance floor is quite a big thing. Yeah, I mean, like it's been at all the shows we've come from. So when you see people going off, you feed off that energy. It's like, look, everyone's liking this, and suddenly you just get, you know, an extra boost of energy. Do you know what I mean? And that's what carries us. Like, we feed off the energy of the crowd, and the bigger the crowd, the bigger the energy on stage.
I got my breathing wrong in the first song, so I was puffed halfway. I'm not going to lie, man. Like, halfway through the track, I was like, oh, am I going to pull this off? And then suddenly I had a little breather, and I was
you pulled through in the end.
Oh, mate, first song was tragic for me, man. But yeah, it was unbelievable. And to walk off stage and you had the crowd just saying, you know, TRC, TRC, giving it all of that, I was like, yes, please, man.
We have arrived.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, that's madness. Yeah. And I think there was new people saying it as well. It weren't just people that have followed us from day one. You know, I see like these grungers with the long hair giving it all of that, man.
And we see our friends in the crowd as well today. Like, I'd be on stage in between songs, I'll spot friends that I've been to school with that come along. And
yeah, shout out to everyone that came down.
Like, you know what I mean? Really appreciate all our friends coming along as well.
That's awesome, man. Last one, just to wrap it up. What does being in TRC stand for you guys?
That's what I want to do, man. Like, we have this conversation weekly. Like, when does the time come when we go, right, this is what we're going to do now, take a risk on it? And this is what I said I wanted to do from day one, like I mentioned earlier on. So
it's paying off
when he
now.
says taking a risk, it means like, you know, because a lot of us, we've all got full-time jobs at the same time, but music is like the thing that's made life different for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got such a passion for it. I mean, creating music, playing music to people that appreciate it. You know, you only get one shot at this, and we're taking it.
Yeah.
And everyone else, if you're in a band, you know, you have to take this opportunity and feel the privilege to be in a band and play to people. And like, that's what, you know, I feel it every day when I see people singing along. I'm just like, you know what, this is what I do it for. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of the Download.
You enjoy
We'll do.